Hey. So today you are going to hear from my client, Erica. Erica just started in month 2 of the Biblical Weight Loss Framework. So she is heavy into her nutrition and macro plan. She has a pretty basic, or not basic, she has a pretty established routine for her fitness, intentional movement. So today we hammered pretty heavily on the macros. We figured out her formula, her calculations. We got those all plugged in. And so take a listen to Erica's one-on-one coaching call. And if you would like to be coached on your own personal biblical weight loss journey, join the framework. Or this week, hop into the free community. We are finishing up the Merry Fitmas BOOTCAMP tomorrow, and it is an amazing opportunity to save money on the mentorship and just get any questions answered. So I can't wait for you to hear from Erica today. Stay tuned.
Hey, sister, welcome to Her Weight Loss Mindset. Are you sick of trying diet after diet and not losing weight? Do you wish you could find easy meal prep ideas for your family so you're not standing in the kitchen yet again, wondering what everyone is going to eat for dinner that's in line with your goals? Do you spend hours Googling easy workouts but then have no time to do them because your motivation only goes so far? Hey there, friend. I'm Lindy Schlabach, Christian fitness and nutrition coach, encourager, and friend. I gained 100 pounds in my late 20s and struggled for years to get it off. 7 years ago, I found a basic system that works and has helped me lose over 90 of those pounds. I've been working with women in online fitness and nutrition ever since. In this podcast, I'll teach you how to lose weight in a way that honors God without obsessing about the scale, and meal plan and prep for your family, and follow a macro-based plan that allows you to eat the foods you love while you reach your goals. It's time to give God your health journey and watch Him make you new from the inside out. You've got this, sister. Now go grab your pre-workout or your third coffee like me, and let's chat.
Even when I've told my husband, like, we're okay, like, I'm eating good, I'm not having junk. And then when I say, okay, like, we're going to go get ice cream today. And then he's like, oh, are you sure? And then I'm like, well, who are you to question me? And then he backs off. And I kind of need him to sort of put me in my place.
Well, maybe not. That's that's probably not what you want him to do. Because I'm the same way with Daryl when I'm like, let's not eat ice cream on Sunday. Because that's our Sunday afternoon tradition. Like, we go to church, we see my grandma in the nursing home, we go to Lucy's on the way home, and like that's just our thing. And every once in a while, there's a Sunday where I'm like, I'm not going to eat ice cream today. Or I'll say, and then I'll be like, let's go to Lucy's. And he's like, I thought you weren't eating ice cream today. I'm like, don't judge me, bro. You know? Yeah. So
I guess not necessarily him having to be accountable.
Yeah.
But I just need that accountability of someone that's not necessarily afraid to call me out on it.
Yeah.
That, like, it's not going to create friction between my husband and I.
Right. Well, let's just relieve the pressure off of him for that.
Yes.
Have you ever followed a macro-based plan?
I've never done that before.
Okay.
I have looked at it before, not like real in depth or anything. But I wasn't like really sure how to do it. Like it seemed complicated to me, and I like was overwhelmed with it and was like, well, if I can't even do like a thing of just like calorie counting, how am I going to do this? So
Are you familiar with what it is?
Like, it's looking at like carbs and proteins and all that kind of stuff, and like how much of each of those you have a day or whatever.
So what we do in month 2, and this I am finding is the hardest month for as far as like getting your mindset right. So for a control person like me and you, when I first started following my macro plan, it was back in April. I really felt God telling me, like, you have to do, I've been telling you, do this plan. So my first month, I increased my calories. I was eating anywhere between 15 and 1,800 calories. And then I think I went up to like 21 to 2,300 calories. So my first month, I gained 6 pounds. And after 2 weeks, I'm like, what is going on here? You told me to eat all this food, and here I am 6 pounds up. And I just felt that Holy Spirit, like, do you trust me? Do you trust me? What have I been telling you to do for a year? Okay, you're walking in obedience. Do you trust me? Okay, Lord, yes, I trust you. So then day 45, I'm like 10 pounds down.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward a couple months, I'm 24 pounds down. So when I walk you through a macro plan over the next 30 to 45 days, I'm going to ask you to trust me.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to really lean into your prayer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to not weigh in. Okay?
Okay.
You can weigh in day 1 and you can weigh in day 45 or 60, but I don't want you weighing in anywhere in between there. Okay?
Okay.
So the macros that we'll track, we're going to use My Fitness Pal. You just need a free account. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to go to I should have had this brought up here already. So we're going to create a macro plan for you today, and then we're going to lay out a meal for you. All right. And then once you get into mod 2, which I'll send today, there's a place in there where you can track. Okay. So we only track protein, fat, and carbs. Okay. So it's going to tell you, oh, you're over your sugar. Oh, you're over your whatever. We don't care. Okay. Okay. You're only tracking those 3 macros. And then if you follow the macros, you should get pretty close to your calories. I'm more concerned about your macros than your calories. Okay. It's going to take you about 30 to 45 days for you to figure this out. Yeah. So the closer you get to your macros, getting them in daily, the quicker you're going to see the scale move. Okay. Not right away, but after that 30-day mark. Okay. And you're going to feel it. But first, the first 30 to 45 days, you're going to be bloated. You're going to be full. Okay. You're not going to want to eat the food. And Erica, I'm going to ask you to just trust me. Okay. Okay. Now, I do not require this at all, but I am a huge proponent of Shakeology. I know some people don't like it. I didn't drink it the first 3 months I was a coach, but every day for lunch, I put in Shakeology, cottage cheese, 2 scoops of vegetables, a fruit, almond milk, and cooked sweet potato. Because eating 2,200 calories a day is not easy. Right. So when you can drink it, it gets in a lot quicker. So there is an option for you for that. It's not required, but there is an option. And I did share a link in the mod 2. There's like a ton of sales in the body. So there's a link in there. When I hop off your call, I'm going to send you mod 2, and then I'm going to add you to the month 2 accountability group. And then what we do every day, you'll see in there, the girls are doing screenshots at the end of the day with their macros. Okay. Okay. So when you get in mod 2, it will show you, I have fireworks going off behind my head. Did you see that?
I did.
Can I do that again?
Oh.
So, I want you to get as close as possible. What they're finding is they are way under on protein and way under on carbs and way over on fat.
Really?
Yes. Everybody's like, oh, carbs are the devil. Carbs, I can't eat carbs. No, it's not your issue. Your fat is your issue. Okay. Calorie baseline is 2,432. And then that should give you the numbers I just gave you.
33. Yep.
Okay. So then set those as your goals. You might have to hit another check mark somewhere.
I believe so.
Okay. If you go to your diary, it should show you at the top. All right. So when you go and you're in your diary, scroll until you're all the way at the bottom where it says nutrition underneath there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Click that. And then at the top, it'll say nutrients.
Yes.
Okay.
I see it now.
So at the top, that's where I keep track of mine. So what I will do is I will go in every morning, and I always have 3 to 4 scrambled eggs, 2 cups of spinach, 2 pieces of buttery toast. So I go in there and I log that. And then I go in and I log my Shakeology, and then I go in and I log my dinner. And then I always need a ton more macros. So I'll do like a cup and a half of plain Greek yogurt with 3/4 cup cottage cheese. And then I like to put an apple on top of it. So then I'll log that in my snacks. And then I kind of work things around. So
Yeah.
with your work schedule, I want to make sure you're eating breakfast before you go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're having a snack about 10:30.
Okay.
And then you're having your lunch, and then you're having a
Mm-hmm.
snack about 3:30, and then you're having your
Okay.
dinner. Okay. So the
Okay.
beautiful thing about macros is when you want to have that little sweet treat, just log it.
Okay.
I feel like for me personally, God gave us taste buds for a reason. And I feel
Right.
like there are times where he's going to tell us to fast intentionally. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's social media fast. Maybe that's a sugar fast. Maybe that's food fast completely. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe he just needs us to stop giving food so much power in our lives
Mm-hmm.
and just eat.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to have a treat, I want you to just log it and make sure it works in your macros.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I want you to set boundaries with yourself. I want you to be prayerful in the times you're going to treat and just say, okay, Lord, when do I treat? When do I not? We don't call it a
Yeah.
cheat, it's a treat. Okay.
Yeah.
So for Thanksgiving, don't log your macros on Thanksgiving. Okay. Let's
Okay.
just be thankful that we have taste buds and family and turkey and all of those things. All right. So we're not going to
Sure.
worry about that. We're going to maybe do our little bit of intentional movement. We're going to drink a lot of water and we're going to choose joy. And when we wake up
Mm-hmm.
on Friday morning, we're not getting on the scale. We're
Mm-hmm.
not shaming ourselves. We're thanking God for the amazing time we had, even if it was cranky Uncle Sam who complains about your lumpy mashed potatoes every year. Okay. We're releasing the power of food in our lives because it's an idol
Okay.
for most of us. I know it is for me, even still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're just going to Psalm 139, 23, and 24. That's going to be our prayer as we move forward because anything
Okay.
that you're using as an idol or crutch or whatever, we got to really pray through that
Yep.
because this is going to get hard.
Okay.
The ladies in the group have been doing their macro counts for 25 days, and I think one of them has been pretty close a couple of times. Okay.
Okay.
So here's another thing I'm going to tell you. If you are within 100 calories, give or take either way from your calorie count,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about you nailing your calorie count. I'm worried about you getting as close to your protein, fat, and carb goal as you can be.
Okay.
Okay. So once we hop
Yeah.
off of here, I want you to log in your calories or your macros for what you're going to eat today for your meals.
Okay.
And then I want you
Yep.
to do like tomorrow and Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
even just one is fine. But I
Right.
want you to send
Okay.
me today and I want you to send me tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. And then I
Yep.
can help you work around what we need to add.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just make sure you're going to do 3 larger meals and then 2 snacks.
Okay.
That's going to take some planning.
Yeah. I was just thinking I'm gonna have to think through like what to have at work and like that I can eat quick between patients and stuff like that. So yeah.
Start praying through
I'm
that. And I can send you
yeah.
recipes for snacks, taking
Okay.
bags of apples or bananas or cheese sticks or
Mm-hmm.
crackers, anything like that. I don't care what
Okay.
you're eating for right now. I just want you to hit your macro count.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I know it's going to be a challenge and everything. It's going to take a lot of planning, but it makes more sense, I think, than like what I have read and everything. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
we're going to simplify it. And if you get to the point where it's complicated, post in the group because whatever struggle you're having, someone else is having it too. Okay.
Okay.
That's what that accountability
Yeah.
group is in there for. So
Perfect.
once you get today and tomorrow, send me a screenshot of your diary and your
Mm-hmm.
macros so I can help you figure out what else you need to add.
Okay.
Okay. And then at the end of every day, you're sharing just the nutrients screen.
Okay.
So if we see that you're really heavy in the fat area, we can say, okay, what is it that you're eating that we need to adjust? If you're
Okay.
way under in the protein, we'll say, okay, what do you need to add? Can you get some Greek yogurt, some cottage cheese, some chicken thighs, or whatever?
Yeah.
So you're probably going to aim, I'm going to say about 30 grams of protein per meal.
Okay.
So that should help you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your concerns. Tell me what you're excited about. Tell me what you're nervous about.
I'm both excited and nervous to do it. I'm curious to see. So, like today, obviously, I've had my breakfast. My lunch is going to be like whatever I have here at the hospital, and then dinner. I'm curious to see like how my day looks with that, and then I think that will help me like know where to go. Obviously, tomorrow won't be even as planned out as the upcoming weeks will be, but it's still, I'll be able to think about it a little bit more then.
I'm going to guess just what I've seen over the past 7 months working with clients. I'm going to guess that you're going to be at least 1,000 calories under where you need to be.
Yeah.
Anywhere from 800 to 1,200 calories under is usually what I see.
Okay.
So in that time, what happens is when your body's not getting enough calories, you're reproducing fat cells.
Mm-hmm.
Because your body thinks she's hungry. The average, the average woman not exercising at all burns 15 to 1,800 calories a day. So if you're eating 1,200 to 1,500 calories, you're already in starvation mode.
Right.
So if you're not drinking half your weight in ounces of water, when your body is made up of 80+% water, you're already dehydrated.
Right.
So your body's going to hold on to the water that it has. So when you add a combo together of not enough food, not enough water, not enough sleep, your body is in a constant battle.
Right.
But we have this separation because our mind and society and the world tells us less is more. Eat less, move more, eat less, move more. No sugar, no carbs, no fat, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
When God put potatoes and cows to eat and drink from, like we have all of these things that he's given us.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll make those the base of your meal. But for right now, I just want you to eat the calories. Okay. Obviously, as minimally processed as possible. But right now, just get the food in.
Okay.
Because even if they're crappy calories, but your body's getting energy, you're instantly going to feel better.
Yep. That sounds good.
Okay. So I think I would have a family meeting and say, listen, guys, this is kind of the plan and path that I'm on. I'm going to need you to help me come up with some really fun, creative ideas for dinner and for snacks. Let's get in the kitchen and bake some healthy from scratch desserts together so we can have some treats at night. You can take, some chocolate chip cookies. I have some really good chocolate chip cookies recipes I can share with you. You can put them in the freezer. You can take those to work. So you're getting your sweet treat. There's so many things that we can do to make sure you're getting in the food you need, but in a good, healthy way that makes you feel empowered and moving towards your goals.
Absolutely.
This is my favorite month just because I know how hard it was for me. Like, it's going to require, if you think you did a lot of prayer for control month 1, oh man, sister, you just wait. Because this is going to be, in 2 weeks, you're going to be like, what am I doing? Like 2,400 calories? You're like, oh my gosh, I haven't eaten 2,400 calories and I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
But trust the process. And in 60 days, you're going to be like, whoa. It's Christmas time. You're going to Christmas parties. You're eating all the food while Sally over here is snacking on her salad with her low-fat ranch. And you're just like over here, you've lost 10 pounds and you're just feeling really good because, you don't even care about the 10 pounds because your taste buds are happy. You got energy, you're just feeling really good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, awesome. All right, so send me those screenshots of today and tomorrow. But yeah, text me any questions, any concerns, any thoughts, anything like that.
Okay.
Hey sweets, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may also want to lose weight without all the dieting and restriction? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It lights me up to know this podcast is helping you. Okay, it's time to go make a protein shake and get my sweat on. No more standing in the kitchen waiting for motivation to appear. I'll meet you back next week for another episode. Be blessed.